Hi Aquarius, welcome back. Aquarius, this is going to be a reading or those that have Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus in Aquarius. You could be a cross watcher. You happen to have Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, then this reading may resonate with you as well. This is a general reading, so take what applies and leave out the rest. Okay, Aquarius. A lot of messages came through as I was pre-shuffling your cards. I was so tempted to post up the last reading, but you guys know me. If it doesn't really make sense to me, I just feel like they won't really get the message. Because to me, even though the messages that came through, I felt, that my Aquarians would pick up on this message, understand what I was saying, but to me, I didn't feel like it was almost like me in the Pisces reading. And somehow, maybe you guys are for some of you are dealing with a Pisces. There was a lot of confusion here. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Something hasn't fully been concluded yet, or there hasn't been a definitive reply, definitive answer, definitive response to something. And this may have already gone on for about a month to a year. It was interesting because the number 12 was so prominent in your reading. I don't know if that is of any significance to some of you guys. Maybe it happened in December. Maybe it's going to occur sometime in the next week or so, around the 12th, which also happens to be a full moon. I was very intrigued by that, okay? I saw number 12. For the first time, I went to my phone during your reading, and I wanted to look up exactly when the next full moon was. And it's interesting, if you guys will see here, it literally says, can you see that? The next full moon is going to happen on the 12th. I thought that was so weird. So weird. The Spirit was sending me this message to you guys. But for some of you guys, maybe this is a different message. It's something to do with maybe perhaps something that happened a month to a year ago. You're still contemplating something, a decision that needs a definitive answer. Feeling very wishy-washy with the Two of Pentacles. This is what came out during your pre-roll. I started pre-rolling. I needed to change things up, and I know Aquarians, you guys won't mind me doing that. But what I also saw in the reading as I was pre-shuffling, it was someone's in denial, and that's why it automatically made me think of Pisces, because they also had this in their reading. So I don't know if you have that in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So let's just go ahead and get to it, okay? Aquarians. Could also be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. I'm also getting strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody here I felt like, was regretting the decision they made. And they are trying to reach out, hoping to reach out, wanting to say something, wanting the past to be forgotten, wanting to move on, lay it to rest, bury the hatchet, just forgive or not forgive, just to move on from the whole scenario. And for some of you guys are having a reconciliation, because your energy gave me a very hopeful vibe. I felt very enthusiastic about what's to come. But it's just the problem was somebody here is in denial. Okay, we'll see how this applies to you and how it applies to this person of interest of yours. Or this could just be a family friend or past ex, lover, I don't know. Whoever it is you came to this reading to watch. This is a general. What just flipped over was love. Pisces also had that. I believe Earth signs also had that. Okay. how you're viewing the situation, how they're viewing the situation. What are the next steps that one is likely going to take? What is Spirit's advice? What are the conflicts right now facing the situation and potential of this connection moving forward? Okay, let me see. Spirit's advice. They have 2. Conflict crowning the situation right now. And let's see what the potential of this connection is moving forward. You know, I feel like Spirit already kind of knows me. They're like, you already did this reading. That's why they're giving me the advice. Yeah, High Priestess of Air. They're like, you already know this reading. You tried doing it like twice today. It's true. I really did. I have. And that's why I'm like, I'm going to get this video up for Aquarians. They probably need it right now. You're still hoping that you guys actually do need it. Otherwise, I wouldn't really know what I'm saying. I felt this calling to really have to get this video up, and it was just feeling like you were under pressure for time. This was like almost like that silver lining. You were about to miss an opportunity if you don't take that risk or that leap of faith, Aquarians, or your partner possibly will miss that opportunity with you. Because I've been missed before in the past. That was a strong message that I was getting in that reading. There was like this feeling of like it's going to be all forgiven if somebody were to address it. In your reading, let me just kind of, I do still have it somewhat in my memory. So I did see butterflies. That was oddly new and different. I saw a vineyard. I saw horseback riding. And so obviously that vibe, it felt like somebody who loved to roam, loved to travel, was just always outdoorsy. But it really gave me a feeling that somebody here really had to isolate themselves, or not really say isolate, but they were, you know, on this quest to find, to be soulfully connected with nature. I feel like the person you're dealing with is very intuitively connected to nature. They possibly own cats, they possibly have horseback ridden, they possibly have a very strong taste. You know, they have an expensive taste in wine or dinery. They love to eat out. It was very weird. It was like I was really picking up the way in the state of this person's being or living. But it was like almost like I was getting this feeling like it's been separated, or it has already been long forgotten perhaps as to one things, but it's still really fresh on either you or theirs mind. It was still very fresh. It felt very fresh, but somebody didn't know how to respond to a message when they first got it, and therefore communications were lost. There was a disconnect here, but somebody was very intimidated by the feeling that they got. So I was really getting, and then there was judgment. Let's see what this is. I'm pretty sure it'll come out again, Aquarius. Okay. See, what did I say? What did I say about that wine, that vineyard? There was something about this person, and this is the same card. You see these grapes? I'm really picking up on somebody here. Cycles. There's something that's already been happening over and over forbidden is kind of the message Spirit's wanting to give. We have independence or individuality. Let's see. And we have growth. Yeah, if you guys own this deck and you guys know this deck, then you guys know I can't even make this up. The definitions are exactly what I just said before I flipped the cards over. And they're repeating again. Okay, it's very crazy. Somebody is definitely in denial of this connection. Okay, Aquarius, I'm feeling like you may feel like this person has it all. They're all right. They're all right. You know, they're living the high life. They're living their best life. Maybe they are literally eating pomegranates, sitting by the water, you know, with maybe in like, you know, Sunset Valley or wherever this is, you know, like expensive wining and dining, expensive tastes, the arts and the glamour, all of that, right? You feel somewhat like, I don't know why I'm getting the feeling is like this person has an expensive taste. And that was a little bit of a turn off for you. You felt somewhat like, and I'm not saying like you're not well off by any means. There was just something here. It's like you were wondering if this was a front, if you could take this, if you could trust this person. But I feel like here you guys were both putting up a front with each other. There was a bit of dishonesty here. And you know what? It's so crazy because with meditation is in your energy, you were a bit pissed with this person, but you didn't let them get the best out of you. You did give it to them pretty... I feel like you did say something where things were spoken, things were said. Somebody here knew someone had love for the other but denied it. It almost felt like a repeating cycle over and over. There was a lot of... This reminded you of somebody from the past you dated. This was almost seemingly like the perfect partner, the perfect relationship, your perfect soul's match. I feel like you guys met at a very odd time. I don't know why I'm feeling October or during a full moon, but you know, cycles here could also mean that you've known each other forever. Spirit's really telling me you guys have known each other for a very long time, where you've gone through... There, excuse me. That's my Bichon digging in her bed. Okay. But, you know, she's bears right now, see, like, expressing her individuality. I feel like that's what you really liked about this person. Like I said, something about birds and something about cats, something very in tune with nature, very... There. Can I please continue? Hold on, I'll take you on a little bit, okay? Sit. Stop it. You know, their individuality. This person, there's something very uniquely different about this person that you really liked. Like they have a way of talking to animals, you know? There's something here when I said something about butterflies. When I saw something about butterflies earlier, probably that was from the last reading. I don't know if I just mentioned it here. I feel like this person is very artsy, very creative, very intuitive. There's something very magnetic and attractive about their spirit. It's like when they walk in a room and they just kind of lighten up the vibe, you know? You can tell people just have this ease and calmness. They joke around. There's a lot of sense of humor. There's just that feeling of, you know, this very childlike, very, you know, easygoing, very free and not so stressful. Just like, you know, just very calm and nice to be around. But the pressure came on during halfway or towards the end of this relationship, and there were a lot of hurt feelings afterwards. But the denial is somebody had love. I feel like one or both of you guys know it, but somebody is denying it. See, we had love and lust, or denial and lust in Pisces reading. In Aquarius, you guys have denial with love. You're denying maybe to yourself, or this person's denying that they love you. That they don't even love you. They don't have love for you. They don't love you like that. But what I see here, I'm a reader. I mean, who am I to you? I'm just going to let you know what I feel right now. They're denying having ever really, truly loved another person quite like you. They just are really enamored, and they really did fall head over heels for you. They didn't want to show it. It hurt their egos. And you were not exactly their type. No, not at all. Something about expensive taste was a big turnoff. Something with... just like being like one of those other girls or other guys, it just like, you're like, yuck, that's not the kind of person I want to be with. But they were putting up a front, or they were putting up like this other persona was not really them. There was a little bit of a deceit here. And so someone felt like, this was forbidden. This is something that I'm not going to do. For a few of you guys even asked around your friends about this person and just did not feel right. It was your Six of Wands reversed. It was definitely not a victory. You didn't have the strength to carry on with this situation, and you kind of put your guards up. There was a lot of fights, and there was possibly a lot of anger. It was probably about Taurus over Capricorn, but it didn't move forward. But somebody here is presently really thinking about the situation right now, otherwise it would not get the High Priestess of Air. And we also have the card of understanding, and look at that, right below it, we have that card of lust. Someone was here like, I am just really attracted to them, physically attracted, but then feelings started to grow. Feelings were definitely there. It was a very complicated situation. I don't even know how else you would describe this relationship. Some of you, one of you, had a vision that this would come together, and I believe it was weirdly so that I felt this rose in Pisces reading. If you have a Pisces, or dealing with a Pisces, North Node, South Node, anywhere you have Pisces placements, or dealing with the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, look at that reading. I felt specifically guided to mentioning Pisces already at the starting of your reading, and here we have conclusion. We may get a missed opportunity here if someone doesn't decide to take a leap of faith. I'm getting the message from Spirit right now is the time to act. You put this off for a very long time. You decided, you were maybe denying to yourself that you had any feelings, or maybe this other person did. But really stop listening to other people. You have the wrong information. There's a lot of forgiving here that needs to happen. I feel like it will take place. And it's going to move forward. This is only going to be the start of a wonderful new chapter, or new beginning, if you'll allow it. Alright, Aquarius, very happy to do this reading for you guys. I hope this reading made sense. I really hoped it helped. Give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys know when the next time I'm going to go be doing live readings. If you guys want more information, this is a general, so take what resonates, leave out the rest. But I'm strongly picking up somebody here. I feel like you guys will understand better than I do what this reading is and how this will apply to you. Spirit works like that. But if I am reaching out to you, guys want a personal reading, like I just said, saw cats and animals all over your reading, Aquarius. Contact me through email. We'll get that set up. I have only 2 spots left for personal readings at this time. I have 3 available for twin flame readings. If you guys need the info for that, email me. I'll give you my reading options. Other than that, I will catch you guys on live sometime this week. And I wish you guys all the best. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.